loves, welcome back to another video, and obviously my only Halloween look of the year. I was so excited to do this look last year, so it's been planned for a minute, so I really hope that you guys enjoy it, and I'm just really excited because honestly it turned out bomb. So first we're going to be going in and we're going to be covering the brows. As you guys can see, I already did the other one off camera because this is actually my first time laying brows down with glue and covering them, and I'm actually very proud of myself. So do not be discouraged if you guys don't get it on the first time. You're just going to go back and forth with the glue until your brows are completely covered. Take a spoolie and just really press those brows as hard against your skin as you can get them. Then you need to go in with either an orange concealer or an orange eyeshadow, which I used an eyeshadow, and a concealer would have covered these even better, honestly, but all I had was an orange shadow. Then I'm going back over that with some pressed powder, and then going back in with the actual foundation that I'm covering the rest of my face with. So if you guys have watched any other tutorials on Pennywise, if you came across Chrisspy, this entire look is inspired by her. I made a few tweaks to it on my own, but I absolutely loved this look whenever she did it, so I had to recreate it. And next we're going to be going in and we're going to do the brows. So I'm just using a regular liquid eyeliner. I'm just going to let you guys kind of watch this, and I'm just taking my time and being very careful and as precise as I can possibly be on these brows, guys, because if you mess them up, then we're gonna have to start all over, and y'all, we ain't trying to redo that because those brows, you know, took us a minute, probably about 20 minutes actually, to cover the brows alone. So yeah, we don't want to redo that step. So once I got the brows to where I felt like I liked them enough, even though they weren't even, of course they weren't going to be, that's just how it is. Now we're going to go in and we're going to do the eyeshadow. So I'm starting in the crease with this kind of like mauve-y pink shade, but it's kind of like a purple in a way too, if that makes sense, and just kind of putting that all in the crease. Then I'm going to go back in, as you guys are going to see, with the brown, and then I'm just going to matte out and completely black out the lid together to where you don't see any flesh at all, and it's just really dark. Then I'm going to go in with the red shade that I'm actually going to be using for the whole entire rest of this look, as you guys are going to see. By the way, I will make sure that I put each shade name at the bottom in the description for you guys whenever I fill everything out for you. So do not worry about that. You'll know which colors are which if you have this palette. But I'm taking that red and I'm just going to put that all above the first kind of crease that we made with the eyeshadow and just kind of like really blend and brighten that up right under that brow. Now guys, make sure that you all are using a matte only for this color, because if you get close to the brows, you're gonna bring out that texture if you use a shimmer, and you do not want that. You want these to stay covered as possible, because if not, y'all, you're gonna bring the regular brows back out and then it's just gonna not look the way you need it to. Then I'm gonna go in with this smaller brush and dip it into the black, and I'm just gonna pull down my eye a little bit and fill in the waterline with black as well. Obviously, I would recommend that you use a black eyeliner, but I couldn't find the one that I just bought, so I just, improvised, y'all. And then you're gonna just really smoke out that bottom eye with that black as good as you can get it, and just make it look, all dark and creepy. And of course, you guys know we're gonna bring that liner back out and give us a wing, because it would not be a look by me if we didn't have some dramatic ass lashes and a wing going on, and y'all know that, because we are going for sexy, spooky, scary, always. That's always the move. So a wing was necessary. So now that we're done with the eyes for the most part, besides for lashes, I'm going to go in now with my pressed powder, and I'm just going to go ahead and matte out the entire face and just get that powder underneath the eyes in case any fallout happened, and just go ahead and just cover the entire face and kind of just matte everything up so that we can start going in and drawing our teardrops, lines, whatever kind of things we want to call these from the eyeballs. So I'm actually going to wipe off that same brush that we used for the waterline, and I'm going to dip it into that red that I told you guys we were going to be using, and just kind of map out from the corner of the mouth all the way up to the eyes, kind of making a triangle at the bottom of the eyes, and just really keeping those lines thin so that this just really gives a clean, yet, I don't know, just like a really good 3D effect from the lips, if that makes sense. Then I'm going to take this little brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and take that red, and I'm just going to contour all around my jawline, my cheeks, and around my temples. By the way, y'all, this is a wig, of course. I hope you guys could tell that. I laid this right before I actually started the makeup, and if you guys are going to wear a wig and you're going to glue it down at all, I recommend definitely putting on the wig first, because afterwards you might mess up your makeup, and you do not want to risk that. Also, of course, it will be linked below for you too, so I'm just going to kind of let y'all watch all the rest of this. So after I mapped that out with the eyeshadow, I went in with this lip liner or eyeliner. I think it's one or the other from Milani, and it's in the color True Red. And I just started outlining the lips and really following over and really shaping out those tears and then the little kind of triangle area right above the brow, and just really started to really deepen in that red and really give the shape that I was wanting to each of these parts. And it honestly ended up actually not looking red enough to me. It still was giving a pink, I'm guessing because of the white that I use underneath on the face. And so I went in with my red Kylie Boss color, and oh my God, it was red, as y'all can see. Like, it really, really brought the red to life. I went ahead and took a lipstick brush and actually left the inside of my Boss top off of my lipstick and went ahead and just kind of dipped into that and actually used it to go ahead and shape and mold the rest of the parts of the face so that I could really get a good, nice precision line with those triangles underneath my eyes and above my brows. So now going in with that same brush that we actually did our first outline with, I'm going to be dipping that in black, and I'm just going to give a nice good shading effect at the corners of the mouth, right under the eyes, and then a little bit in those triangles above the brows, just to kind of give this, you know, black red ombre effect that you all see. And I hope you guys noticed that I left in some mistakes, because I wanted to kind of encourage you guys that if you mess up a little bit, it's just a Halloween look, and you can definitely touch it up and just fix it and make it look still the same, and it's going to still be as good. I feel like so many YouTubers don't ever show you all the mistakes that they make throughout making a look, so it kind of discourages you and makes you feel like you're either not going to get it right the first time or that you're not talented enough. And everyone makes mistakes, and practice really does make perfect. Just wanted to throw that out there. So now we're going to go in with that same red, and we're just going to kind of do the bottom of the nose. And I also didn't like how that red was coming out again with just the shadow, so I dipped into that Kylie lip color again and just kind of dabbed that all over the nose. And then went back in just a little bit on the tip and around kind of the top of the nostrils with the black, just to kind of give that, you know, little like sharpened contoured effect. And then I went back in and just kind of thickened the brows up a little bit, just because they weren't just giving enough for me, honestly. So I thickened them up, popped on some lashes, and now we're going to take this white liner. And guys, I think this is really what popped off this look. We're going to add a little bit to the tip of the nose, and then we're going to add a little bit to the lips. And you guys can see I do it a few times and I'm just not feeling it until I finally get it right. And it just kind of gives that little like cartoon, playful 3D effect. And I really think that's what popped off this look. And it just was giving after that. Alright guys, that was the rest of the makeup, and then we're gonna pop in some contacts, and guys, did this not elevate the look? The contacts for real did it. And then I put on some cufflinks around my wrist, put on the white gloves, and then I put on a cufflink for my neck as well. And guys, of course I picked up a red balloon, and this is a finished look. I hope you guys loved it so much as I did, because I actually just thought this turned out so good, and I was really proud of myself. As I said before, everything for you all is linked below, and let's get into the outro. Alright guys, so that is a finished look. What do you guys think? I think it came out so cute. I'm actually not going to wear this shirt. I'm going to wear something different with this. I think I'm going to do a gray bodysuit for work, because I actually am going to wear this to work. But I absolutely love how this came out. Try not to get any product on the gloves, but the cufflinks and the gloves and everything really just made it like just come together. I love the super short haircut with this and on me. Like I wanted it straight like this. So I just feel like it came out really good. So, I love you guys so much. Thank you all for watching. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe once again. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, babies.